Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? It is finally Friday. We've got and for once it's not a solo show. You got me, the producer, and Poolside Pat. PD King is at his sister's birthday, but we do have his picks today, so you're still going to get his picks. So you're still going to get a full slate of picks from us. Unfortunately, no Parker or C-Money, but at least you got Parker.
Got on the board. I don't know. Yeah. We'll have to update his stats, but he did make a bet yesterday. So.
Yeah. At least Parker got on the board. I saw him live yesterday. I jumped in for a minute when I was at the bowling alley and saw it live for a little while. So it was good to see that Parker are back on the show. I'm sad I wasn't there for it, but you know what? We're here now. So we're gonna jump into it kind of quickly because there is one game that starts very soon that we have both have the same bet, which is kind of ironic that my best bet and his marquee matchup are the exact same. There's just different odds because we bet on different places. But I will go ahead and just throw up the disclaimer, which keeps us from getting sued. One, we are not professional gamblers. This show is not for fun and entertainment purposes only. I said this is not. This is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help. If you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers, but we do the research. We make all these bets that we put out there. Everything that we put out there, we bet on our own. We're trying to win just as much as we're trying to give you winners. 2, set a limit. Stay within your limit. You'll be fine. That's how we survive month to month. And then gambling can be addictive, so please seek help. Call 1-800-GAMBLER if you need it. We're not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. We are affiliated, as always, with Nevin Eyewear. These are my MLB long points right here. I keep these out for baseball season. They are polarized. They come with if you lose them, damage them, scratch them, they're stolen, whatever. You fill out an online claim for, you'll replace them for free. If you click on our link in our link tree on X, you can get 30% off of one pair or buy one, get two free. If you want to get prescription glasses, I say always use that 30% off because you'll get a bigger discount. Or if you're just going to buy regular sunglasses, use that buy one, get two free. Get 3 pairs of sunglasses for under $90. And regardless of what you do, you'll get free shipping because you get free shipping on anything over $50. So check out Nevin. Click on our link. Let them know we sent you. You'll get the discount. You'll love them. We guarantee it. We have not come across anybody who did not like them that bought them. We all have them. We all love ours. And
very good.
All are planning on ordering more. Poolside's already ordered two rounds. I got my first. I'm about to order another one. My wife's
I ordered more because they're really good work glasses. Like, yeah, they're good for going out to a game or, summer, wherever you're going on summer, they're good for that, like when you're out. But for me, when working outside, they're durable. I'm throwing them in and out of my work cart as I'm driving around, and they're banging and whatnot. But they generally, they put up with all of that. So shout out to Nevin.
Yeah. So again, that is Nevin. Never Otter even it is Nevin. Please check them out. Let them know we sent you.
Yes.
And we are not sponsored by a sportsbook. We're sponsored by something that's about as close as we can get to a sportsbook, which is Plavo. And you're going to see here before I get into this, I don't do this very often. I do it like once or twice a month, but it felt like the right play. I had no clue that this was going to end up being the actual marquee matchup today. But it is what it is. But I'll go ahead and talk about Plavo first. Flavo, essentially, the way it works is you buy a package ranging from
Oh,
all the way up to $500, regardless of how many times you buy a package or how many packages you buy. You get 10% off if you use JTBS. If you buy the $30 package, you get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. And essentially, the way it works is you have two challenge systems. You have to get to 10% profit before 10% losses. If you complete challenge 1, you move to challenge 2, which you get to 15% profit before 10% losses. If you complete that challenge, you move on to the funded stage, and you can cash out 70% of that profit up to that point going forward. Or you can do the Blitz package, which is a 1 challenge system, which you get to 25% profit before 10% losses. Costs the same, same bankroll, so you've got a chance at winning it. Just a 1 challenge system. Either way is a good way to try to turn a small bankroll into a large bankroll. My best bet, I'm doing my marquee matchup again. I did this at like 8 this morning, and I did bet it on Fanatics, which is why the odds are different. But I'm going with Hunter Green, 7 strikeouts, and Paul Skeens, 7 strikeouts at plus 120. So first, Hunter Green is got 7+ strikeouts in 3 of his last 4, I should say. I'm sorry, this is Skeens. I got it backwards. Skeens 7+ strikeouts in 3 straight. And he's going against a team that is the worst strikeout team in baseball when it comes to strikeouts per 9 innings, averaging 9.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. They're probably going to strike out way more than that in this game, to be clear, but they are the worst team when it comes to strikeouts per 9.
wow.
Hunter Green has 7+ strikeouts in 3 of the last 4. And guess what? He's facing the Pirates, who are the second worst team in all of baseball in strikeouts per 9 innings, which average 9.45 strikeouts per 9 innings.
The Pirates and the Reds?
Yes. No, the Reds are the highest.
Yeah.
Pirates are the second highest. So second from the bottom, I should say. So both of these teams are the 2 worst teams in all of baseball when it comes to strikeouts per 9 innings. Both of these pitchers are high strikeout guys. I feel like this is kind of a layup. I might be laddering this all the way up to 10 each. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go 7-7, 8-8, 9-9, and 10-10. I think there's a chance you hit both. It's wild to think that you could hit 10-10 or 9-9, but you know what? If you get to 8, you're probably making money off of that. Because 8-8, I think is probably going to be plus 400 or 500. So I'm like you. I'm gonna probably be doing it when Poolside Pat's talking about his bets because I won't have a lot of time to get this in. But I've kind of already teed it up, so I'll just jump right into the marquee matchup, which you'll see is exactly the same.
No, yeah, I'm actually pretty psyched about that one because it just kind of backs up everything that I would say, and you said a lot of it. But it's we're riding it together. So let's see. He's never not. One thing about Skeens, he's never not had at least 5 strikeouts against the Reds in his career. So, I mean, obviously that's not 7, but that's still saying something. And against this Reds roster, 33 strikeouts and 86 at bats against them. It's he weirdly. Okay, you know what? It's not weird. I'm going to, throw the notebook to the side for a second. Last day of the month, this gets us in the green. It's the first time, it's one of, if not the only first time I've done a minus bet. You've done them for them, which again, is not like illegal for this. That doesn't matter. It's the first time I've personally done it or that I can think of. This is going to happen. Paul Skeens and Hunter Green are going to have 7 strikeouts.
And to be clear, if you're betting on Fanatics, you'll get it at plus money, not minus money.
Yes, which I'm upset about. And do I have permission to use that as my number for the records?
Of course.
Okay. Sweet.
And that was with no booze. That was just straight up. I actually had 10
that's crazy.
So I could have gotten it better.
Well, you got it in the morning because I got it at. Would you still get it? Do you know if you'll still get it at plus?
I could pull Fanatics up and find out.
Check it right now. I'm curious because I bet that.
I did bet it early this morning.
2 hours ago. Yeah, about 2 hours ago.
What time did I bet this thing? I bet this thing at 9:46 this morning. It's still plus money. It's plus 105 instead of plus 120, but it's still plus
Okay.
money.
All right. So it's coming down to around, All right. Let's going back and forth. But yeah, this is going to happen. Don't worry about it. Marquee matchup. Going to end up in the green. We're going to start August off.
I just did both of them for 9Ks each, and it's plus 550.
That's a fun bet. I think I might have to do that.
But that is the marquee matchup and the best bet of the day. Unintentional. I bet mine early this morning.
Yeah, back.
He didn't see my bets. He bet it later.
No.
And we put them together later, and I thought about changing it when I saw it as I was putting it together. But I was like, you know what? I like it so much, I'm not changing it. So
Yeah.
if he's looking for another alternative best bet, take Astros over 7.5 runs in that game, because the fact that line is at 7.5 is absolutely absurd. And you'll find out why later when we get to the 750 club and my tabletops.
There you go.
But then we're going to move into the long balls. We've got a full slate of them today.
I have one too. I should have told you, but
I take that back. Brandon Lowe is not correct. It's Kyle Schwarber for PD King. That must have been yesterday. I did not update that.
Oh, yeah.
Jose Altuve is the one for me at plus 700. You heard me. Plus 700 for Jose Altuve. Now, why would I do that? Well, let's talk about it. He's facing Evaldi, and you're like, well, Evaldi's a good pitcher. He gets a lot of strikeouts, doesn't he? He does. However, Jose Altuve is 19 for 58 with 7 home runs versus Nathan Evaldi lifetime.
Wow.
The man has like a 350 batting average, home run average versus Nathan Evaldi in 58 at bats. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. He's got a 328 batting average versus him. He's got 1,085 slugging percentage against him. The wind's blowing out at 10 miles an hour, and you're going to find out later that he's not the only one that's got a lot of pop against Nathan Evaldi, which is why I think that over is going to hit today.
Wow.
And at plus 700, there's no way I wasn't betting him with having 7 home runs versus this man. I know Jen is taking Hunter Goodman. I know he's on your list. What's the list called again?
Oh, Dinger's Almanac.
Yeah, the Dinger's Almanac. I know he's listed on the Dinger's Almanac. Let me pull it up just so I can give whatever stats they gave. He's facing a pitcher, Michael Walker, who's given up 16 home runs this season.
There it is.
Goodman's got a 5.5% home run average per bat. And he's got a 15.6% barrel rate, which is pretty high. And Coors Field has 122 home runs allowed this season, which is a lot. So that's part of the reason why Hunter Goodman at plus 265. And PD King is back on the Schwarber train. I think he's probably going to be back on him until he hits a home run again. But that is the long balls for today. If Altuve hits a home run today, I'll be very happy because it's been since I've hit one of these long balls, and I need that one to come through to pay for all of them. If he hits the long ball, we're going to be rich because I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people betting it. I'm a little mad at myself yesterday because I was down to 2 guys for long ball, and the other guy I was thinking about was Luis Garcia, who hit it 456 last night against the Braves and would have won $1,500 in fan cash had I bet it. So it hurts that he was my other guy, but I ended up putting him in the hit parlay instead, but it didn't matter. Moving on, we do have a PD of the day from the PD King. He's got Dylan Cease 8 Ks in the Blue Jays money line at plus 128. Cease has 8 strikeouts in 5 of his last 6. He's got a 30% strikeout rate versus this lineup, and the Blue Jays have won 4 of his last 5 starts. So I love Cease today. Cease is great every day.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
I don't know what to say other than the fact that I watch this guy pitch pretty much every start, and he's one of those guys that does not want to get an out if it's not a strikeout. He gets pissed when he gives up a pop out. Like, it's insane. Like, he literally visibly is upset when he doesn't strike somebody out. He wants to strike every batter out, and that's the kind of pitcher I want when I'm betting for strikeouts, and it shows in the fact that he gets 8-9 Ks in every at bat. So I do love this. We're gonna have Cease kind of all over the show today. I'm not gonna lie; he's gonna be every which way but loose on the show. James Wood 2+ total bases. If we do a parlay, I got you.
Let's go.
And my 750 club. So the only thing that's not Astros oriented is Cease here, but we got Cease 9+ strikeouts.
Wow.
Cease has hit 9+ strikeouts in 4 of his last 6, and although he's going against a team that doesn't strike out a lot, against this specific lineup, he actually has a 30% K rate. So it's very limited at lineup. He's got like 34 at bats, but he's got 11 Ks and 34 at bats. So he does have a 30% K rate against them. So I think he can get to 9 today. And then I'm going Astros Rangers over 7.5 runs. So I can break down each one of these, but let me actually just give you the overall numbers because I read them to PD King before this show when he was going out, and we both made some crazy bets because of this. Okay. Versus Nathan Evaldi, this is the entirety of the Houston Astros lineup that is facing Evaldi today. They have 198 total at bats versus him. They have 14 home runs and 56 hits with 24 RBIs, batting 283 versus Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
Jose Altuve has 7 home runs. Alvarez has 2 home runs. Jeremy Pena has 2 home runs. And Christian Walker has 2 home runs. And Paredes has a home run. All their power hitters, including their leadoff guy, has at least a home run, if not multiple home runs versus Eovaldi. It's kind of ironic. You're going to see I also like Eovaldi to get strikeouts because this dude gives up like 6 runs in a game and still gets 6 strikeouts. It's kind of crazy. And they let him go, even though he's giving up runs because of that. But I just don't see there's a shot that this is under 7.5 runs. I feel like that's way, way too low. So I could be crazy, but I just don't think I am. So because of that, I'm also going Yordan Alvarez, 2+ total bases. He's 12 for 25 with 2 home runs. First of all, he's batting 525 at bats, which is wild. He has 2 home runs and 3 doubles versus Eovaldi. So he's got 5 extra base hits in those 25 at bats. And then we got Jeremy Pena, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's got so many power hitters that are behind him. We just need him to get a single, get on base, and one of these guys to knock him in. We can hit this in the first inning. So I really like this at plus 880. I wanted to try to put one together. I thought it had a chance of hitting, not just swinging for the fences on the last day because it could get us to the green, which I would love, especially after hitting 2 so quickly and not being able to hit one since. So if we get this Astro game to go correctly, I think Cease has a good chance at 9Ks. Unfortunately for Poolside Pat and the Cardinals, maybe I don't have the win bet like PD King does. So maybe he can get to 9Ks and they
That's
lose.
okay.
And almost win 1-0 or something.
That's totally okay. It's a bet. It's win or lose. You're making a bet that you feel confident in, and that's totally fine. And you know what? The Cardinals have been playing kind of crappy lately anyway. So I don't know about striking out. That I don't have any insight on or stats about the Cardinals when it comes to how much they're striking out this year. But I just know
they don't. The Cardinals as a whole don't strike out a lot. On average, they don't. They're actually one of the least strikeout teams in all of baseball.
That's right. I would have thought like middle or something.
Yeah, no, they're like bottom 6, I think, or something like that. They're like the 6th best when it comes to strikeout per 9 innings. But they've also had some games where they've given up double-digit strikeouts to start.
For sure.
If anybody's going to get there, it's Cease.
Yeah.
Cease or Screwball or Mizorowski are the only guys that I would trust getting this much against the Cardinals. And Cease has already proven it since he does it against this lineup already. Even though it's a short sample size. But that is it for the segments. We are going to move on to our sides. First, I have PD King's bets, which he phoned in before we started. He's got his 3 PDs. He's got Painter, 4+ strikeouts, and Phillies money line at plus 186. Cease, which is the PD of the day, 8 strikeouts, and Blue Jays money line at plus 128. Then he's got Bryce Miller, 5+ strikeouts, and Mariners money line at plus 108. Then he's got the round robins. 1 and 2 is plus 530. 1 and 3 is plus 425. 2 and 3 is plus 310. He's got them all parlayed together at plus 1634. So those are all the PD King's bets for today. I don't have a lot of information on Painter, but I can tell you Bryce Miller is one of the 2 pitchers that we do allow betting on here on this show. Because he has been good. Now, I can tell you lately he's been kind of a little up and down. But overall for the year, he's been very good. So I do like that. But pick and choose which ones you like the most. I like the second one for sure.
I like 2 and 3 together.
3 is a very good one. You can see is plus 310. So that is also the lowest odds of those. So yeah, I would stick with 2 and 3. If you really want to ride with the PD King, you can throw them all together. And see you
absolutely.
34. Moving on, I believe we got you next.
All right. So I do want to say something. It is the last day of July. Football is right around the corner. There is no regular season football until September. So it's not a decree or anything like that, but I am saying I am taking it easy in the month of August for a couple of reasons, mainly football. And when I say taking it easy, I mean betting wise. So you won't be seeing slides that look like this. I'm not going to say the number that I have in mind, but I have a number set in mind that I won't go over on any given day. And I have 2 bets that will always remain. There will always be a marquee, at least one, and there'll always be a Cardinals bet. That's promised. But yeah, because I want to get ready for football. I want to keep that account at least around even, and I think having only a handful of bets for the month would be a good way to do that. Just a handful of bets that I really, really like. That doesn't mean I won't have more off of the sheet, obviously. But the ones that I share, I really, really will like the most. So that being said, I'm so excited for football, man. I cannot wait. Once it hits August, like tomorrow, I'm off and I'm just going to be like getting fantasy league set up. Like I'm just going to start like my station, like figuring things out and then just thinking about football. Football's so close. Anyway, sorry, a little off track with football there. The marquee, my second one, you just talked about Uvalde, which I like that you did because I was going to say something similar. Because even in his last start, which was, it was back in May, but his last start against Houston, he had 8 strikeouts in 7 innings, but it's not like he pitched like lights out. He did get banged up a little bit, but they left him in. I think he was controlling them enough. He was still getting chipped away at. I think he ended up in that game giving up like 3 or 4 runs total. But they still allowed him to get to the 7 innings and he gets the 8 strikeouts. So I like Eovaldi, even if they can figure him out a little bit. And then on the other side, Hunter Brown, a guy who pre-injury, so he got hurt early this season, but his first 2 starts, 8 and 9 strikeouts. He hasn't quite gotten back since he came back in June. But he has his stuff. He has 3 out of his 7 starts, I believe. Don't quote me. He might have had another extra one in there. But I have 7 starts post-injury where he had 3 games of 7 strikeouts. So we know who Hunter Brown is and who he's capable of being. So just needs to get to 6 there with me. Cards is staying the same. Give me late. This one hit the last time and through the rotation for Leahy. I'll probably stop this might be the last time I exclusively do Walker. But I don't want to miss it if he does start to heat up. I have him, and I have a stat on him that's crazy right now because he's one of my home runs. Still Martingale. I would have put him for the long ball, but I didn't think to tell you. So he hasn't hit a home run in 17 games. Crazy. Why? July 9th, other than the home run derby, obviously. So color me a little worried about that because that's a lot of games in the grand scheme of things and just in a season. Let's see. So then I have on there James Wood. He obviously has been very good, but prior to hitting one on the 26th, he had an 8-game drought, and now he's back up to 4. Yeah. I look for James Wood. I like him tonight. Let's see who else is on there. Caminero. He hasn't hit one in 12 games. Mike Trout hasn't hit one in 16 games. Actually, a day before Jordan Walker, but I guess Trout probably missed a game or 2 here throughout there. And then Spencer Torkelson is actually number 1 on Dinger's Almanac. So I have that. And then the 3-legger parlay to potentially be the king of the units is Trout, Wood, and Caminero. Those are the 3 I like the most out of those bets. But like I said, this is the last time you're going to see something crazy like this. I figured, as me and you tend to do, more of a go big or go home, last chance to make a bang in the month type of plays here.
Yeah, so normally I am with you on that. Today I'm up close to 30 units, so I'm not swinging crazy today. I'm kind of just keeping it the way I've been doing. Yeah. I do have a swing, kind of one of these your home run parlay. I have my own on the last call. Nice. And me and PD King put together one, which is not going to show up, but I'm going to read it to you all because we did it right before the show even started, before he had to go to his party. But I will move on to mine. I have Shane Drohan, 5+ strikeouts. He's going against the Angels. First of all, he's hit 5 strikeouts in 5 of his last 6. He's going against the Angels, who are the 3rd worst team in baseball with 9.42 strikeouts per 9 innings. Nathan Eovaldi, I do still think he can get to 6 Ks as well. I talked about that. He's got 6+ in 6 of his last 7. So he's given up 25 earned runs in his last 9 starts, but he also has 63 strikeouts in his last 9 starts. So sure, he gives up 3 to 4 runs a game, but he also strikes out 6 to 7 times a game. So that's who he is. He's going to have right around a 4 run ERA, but he's also going to have 6 or 7 strikeouts. That's just who he is. And then we got Dylan Cease dropped down to 7+ strikeouts. He's got 7+ strikeouts in 13 straight games. That is absolutely insane. I'm I'm not sure. I don't know what the record for 7 strikeouts in a certain amount of games is, but 13's got to be coming close.
He says that.
Hmm?
Who was that? Cease.
Cease, yeah.
That's crazy.
And he had I think he had 3 strikeouts in the All-Star game, which is stupid, but whatever. He struck out the side in the All-Star game on top of all these other games. But so 7+ strikeouts already talked about. He's got a 30% strikeout rate versus this team. Got this at plus 200. I'm trying something I've never tried today. We're doing a hit parlay, and we're just taking 3 guys off the Dinger Almanac, all to get a hit. I'm starting off with Spencer Torkelson, which you already talked about, 1+ hit. He is 2 for 6 with 2 home runs versus Spriggs. Spriggs has allowed 27 home runs this year, which is absolutely insane for a pitcher to have already allowed 27 home runs. Junior Caminero, 1+ hit. He's never actually faced Fetty today, but Fetty's got a 4.25 ERA with giving up 19 hits. Against this team, there's 8 runs. He's given up 8 runs in his last 4 starts as well. So he's been getting hit pretty good. And Junior Caminero is due to have a monster day. I think today is probably that day. And then lastly, I'm going with baby Shohei Munetaka Murakami, 1+ hit. He's on a 7-game hitting streak to close this out at plus 185. And then I have the Green Schemes 7+ Ks at plus 120, which is the best bet and the marquee matchup on the tabletop as well. I knew nobody else was going to bet Drohan, which is why I did it. And I found the fact that he's been getting 5Ks and getting ignored by me felt weird. I try to dig for some pitchers that we don't normally bet. He's one of them, and I couldn't believe how consistently he gets 5Ks. So that's why I started him on my ladder. So I do like all these. Murakami has been insane. The fact that this dude's a rookie is even more insane.
Yeah, the White Sox, man.
What he's doing is absolutely insanity.
White Sox.
I will say, in addition to the Astros hitters, take all the Tigers hitters too. They are probably going to light Spriggs up as well. We probably could just do a crazy bet with just those 2 teams and have a good chance of hitting, to be honest with you. What frustrates me is every time you look at these stats, all of a sudden they'll throw an 8-game 2-hitter. You're like, an 8-inning 2-hitter. You're like, what the happened? Yeah. But moving on, last call. I've got Yordan Alvarez, Junior Caminero, and Dylan Dingler all to hit a home run at plus 4,807. So again, wow. Alvarez has 2 home runs. Caminero is due, and he's facing a pitcher who has been giving up a boatload of runs. And then Dylan Dingler facing the pitcher who's given up 27 home runs. So why not? It's actually been a little while since he's hit one too. He's been on a little bit of a drought himself. So I think he breaks out of it at plus 4,807. PD King gave me his. One of his is Harper and Schwarber both to hit a home run. Let me get the odds for you on that. That is because when he told me, I bet it so I can make sure I had the odds. I think it's plus 1,000 is what I got that at. Come on. All right, here we go. Yeah, so I had a 10% boost, but the 10% boost got it at plus 1,045. It was plus 950 before that. So here's what his other one is that we put together. Me and him, this is both of ours. We put together right before the show. We're taking Jeremy Pena, Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez, Isaac Paredes, and Yadier Diaz all to have 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs today. At plus, I got a plus 1,100. And I had a boost to get it at plus 1,650 because I have 50% boost off the Nax today. We also did all of those guys for 2+ total bases at plus 5,000, but that one's a little out there. Woods and Altuve 2+ total bases. I don't hate that. All right, so we can put that in. Did you have any last calls before we jump to? Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's still just Jordan Walker. I'm going to give him until 20 games. If he gets to 20 games, I'm going to stop just for my own peace of mind and also, yeah. So it'll be my last call until he hits home.
I did forget that Chicks Fix Jen did do a last call. She's got Hunter Goodman home run and Murakami home run, and she parlayed them together at plus 1,360. If I know her, she didn't put this here. She probably bet each of those for first home run and for 2 home runs. Because usually when she bets a guy, she bets them for the home run, the first home run of the game, and 2 home runs. She's hit the 2 home runs several times this year, by the way. By the way, if you had bet Dylan Lyle last night for 2 home runs, you probably would have had about plus 7,000 after 70. Couldn't believe he went deep twice. And then was there anything else? I feel like we might have had one more that I forgot to put up here. No, that was it. It was just those two. All right, so we need to build. We're gonna build one. So we want to start with Woods and Altuve 2+ total bases. So let me go ahead and start there. So we got Woods. I hope he does it today because he let me down last night.
Yeah.
Because I had him bet all over the place last night against my Braves.
Okay. And then I kind of like Evaldi for 6. Or even like if we wanted to even be safer, but I think 6 still pretty good odds.
All right, so pitcher props. We got Evaldi. We'll go to 6. All right, and then
So that's 728. Maybe we just add one more.
yeah, I was trying to think of the one I wanted to add. Who did I forget to put on my sheet? No, you know what? I'm gonna because I think this line is crazy. I'm gonna take the Houston Astros over also, and that puts it at plus 1360.
The whole game, the overs.
Yeah, the whole game. The over is at 7.5 right now. I think the Astros get over 7.5.
Okay, so 13. I got it at 13-14.
Yeah, I got it at 1360, and I had a boost, so I got it at 1632 actually.
All right, that's a good bet. Yeah, I got the boost too.
Let me enter it, and then I will post it into the show.
All right, cool. So this is half and half. This is half NXT, half us. I like it. Literally 50%. Let's go. I don't even know. I think that they're all solid bets. I like the total basis because it could just be like, I feel like doubles are more common in guys like a Wood and Altuve, and that's all they need. So, one double. Just hit a double. I do. Even though I'm going to cut back on my bets, I do really want to still potentially really hit walk bets. But I couldn't find them. I don't know if DraftKings does walks. I couldn't find it.
Runs.
Better.
Plus 1360.
Oh yeah, it does have walks. Get into the walk game.
All right, here we go. So we got James Woods 2+ total bases, Altuve 2+ total bases, Nathan Evaldi 6+ strikeouts, and Astros Rangers over 7.5 runs at plus 1360 is our last minute bet that we put together with NXT, and we need to hit one of these big today.
Yeah, last day of the month. We went a little good. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who came through. Me and PD King are playing a golf.
Yeah, you guys are great. Yeah, I'll do a show if you guys want.
But I will make sure that I have picks. I will make sure I have a video, so I will have everything for the show tomorrow.
Sweet.
I will NXT and I will still do my 6-pack, which we hit last week, so I've got to continue.
Yes, need to.
I'll do my 6-pack. I may or may not. I'll have to look at the slate. I don't know who's pitching tomorrow, but I may or may not have a ladder bet to go tomorrow too. So I'm gonna swing big as day one. I'll probably swing big for day one. Because unlike Poolside Pat, I'm trying to build a bankroll for football because I'm gonna go absolutely.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to do too.
Yeah, I'm not trying to save a bankroll. I'm trying to build a bankroll.
I'm just trying to stay. I'd rather be at where I'm at now.
I'm trying to double the entirety of my balance.
That's fair. Yeah, I am being a little bit more conservative. I
had to listen to my instinct that when you were at the Cardinals game the other day and put 100 like I said I was going to do.
Yeah, you would have won. Imagine if you bet them after the.
I actually typed it out in my phone and went to hit send and I was like, nah, don't do that. I did put 25, but still, I almost threw 100 on it.
Yeah, I'll have to keep you posted. Well, every time I go to a game, usually I say it on the show. So
From now on, every time you go to the game, I'm gonna look at the matchups and be like, you know what? Today's the day.
today's the day.
I almost just didn't say anything and just dropped all 500 on it, but
hey, you know what? That's called.
That's the old Robert talking.
Yeah.
Like that's the 20-something Robert that money didn't matter.
Yeah.
So he'd lose 500 and he was like, I'll make some more tomorrow.
That's number 2 on our disclaimer. Right there.
Now, I will say, I did go today and sell a bunch of sports cards, so I may or may not be able to reload a little bit.
Oh, man. Football can't come soon enough.
There's a card shop close by that I found out buys a bunch of stuff, so I went and sold a bunch of stuff today, so I made a decent amount.
That's
so
awesome.
I was off today, so I figured I'd make some money another way while being off today.
Look at that.
That'll do it for us, though. I appreciate everybody with staying with us. Please follow us on X. Again, if we're not able to do a live, we post videos and pics on there. We also let you know when we're about to go live, so you're not guessing on what time we're going live. So follow us there, and once we get to 500, we'll still give away $50 gift cards to the sportsbook of your choosing. Plus, we have other things that could come down the pike. Any other final shots before I play us out?
No, I think just gamble responsibly, man, and also let's go football. Football's so close; just you could almost taste it. It's almost in the oven. We're prepping right now. We're at the.
So I'm gonna let everybody know a little secret. Week 1 of the NFL, the official week 1, where it's the full slate of games. I may or may not have 20 units bet on that day. Now, again, this is responsibly. I'm going to make sure our Build-A-Bankrolls do that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I may or may not have more bets than anybody combined on the show that day.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely,
football is by far my favorite thing to watch and bet on.
Oh, so excited, man.
And as a Commanders fan, week 1 is a lot of times is the best week of the year because it only goes downhill from there. So I'm going to be excited about week 1.
There you go. I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Speaking of which, I forgot to say, I do want to talk about, I am going to do a fantasy football show sometime in August, probably later in August, because I want to wait for injury stuff to kind of play itself out. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure I'm just going to give my sleepers and stuff like that, or if I'm going to just go with round grades I have on people. But we're going to have some sort of fantasy show for you all, somewhere in the middle to later of August. Still in time for you to get to your fantasies, unless you have an early one. This usually I have early drafts. This year they're actually all mid to late August. Yeah. Me and my buddy are actually finally starting a live auction draft. We've been trying to do that for years, and having enough people to do it is the hard part. So hopefully we can get that going. We will also, I think that we restarted the one that we did with the show last year. If you want to be a part of that, let us know. Give us your email. We will add you to our fantasy draft because we have an opening. And anybody else who's watching, let us know. We can add a couple of people, I think. So we'd love our followers to be in that. So just let us know. And if we end up, we usually do a very small amount of money just to make it worth doing. Yeah. If that's the case, NXT, I'll cover you. I'll back you in the draft, so you don't have to worry about that.
There you go.
So since you're always here, talking and giving us bets, we appreciate you. So that'll be free for you. But I appreciate everybody coming in. I will see you through video tomorrow, and then we'll see you Sunday, probably with the full slate.
Yeah.
With that being said, I will play you out. You all have a great Friday night.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, here I grow in this betting world. never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.